Attention, Browns fans, a twist shakes the backstage in Cleveland. Between impressive physical reinforcements and turmoil in the offensive command, the team seems to be living decisive days. The impact of new acquisitions and the future of the quarterback desired by the fans make the scenario pulse with tension and expectation. A cycle of doubts and bets begins to unfold, and the fans' patience will be tested. Welcome! Show your support for the Browns by reaching 100 likes on today's video. The Cleveland Browns surprised by adding a giant to their offensive line with potential to change the sector's dynamics. Kilian Zierer, an offensive tackle standing an impressive 6'7", was the chosen name to reinforce protection and solidity in the franchise's attack. This signing was official after the Browns claimed Zierer off waivers from the Atlanta Falcons, reigniting debate about the coach's strategies for a line seemingly lacking depth. Coming from Auburn, where he played from 2020 to 2022, Zierer went undrafted in 2023, raising questions about his ability to compete at the NFL level. However, his stature and physical presence are indisputably impressive, giving hope that Cleveland might have found a pillar for its offensive line. Before arriving at the Browns, Zierer followed an unusual path for an NFL player. After going undrafted, he signed as an undrafted free agent with the Houston Texans, but spent the season on the practice squad without stepping into official games. He then joined the International Player Pathway program, aimed at integrating foreign talents into the league, highlighting the coaching staff's and management's gamble on his development. His brief stint in Atlanta allowed Zierer to remain on the radar of franchises seeking young talents for the future. Currently, DeJuan Jones and Jack Conklin hold the starting tackle positions, with Cornelius Lucas as a reserve. However, the depth behind these players lacks robustness, making Kilian's arrival essential for the group's health. The challenge for Zierer is immense. The summer training camp already underway represents his great test. He must demonstrate not only physical skills, but also rapid adaptation to Cleveland's complex offensive plays to secure a spot on the final 53-man roster. The coaching staff, led by the head coach, faces a dual task: balancing the need to protect the quarterback while ensuring the emerging talent exploits his potential without being exposed to risks. The pressure is high, as underperformance now could be costly for the young German. Beyond physical aspects, this signing reveals a broader Browns strategy to diversify player origins, betting on international talents who, though less known, bring unique technical and physical traits. This move may signal a shift toward an innovative approach focused on finding evolving high-ceiling pieces amid an increasingly competitive and expensive domestic market. For fans, this reinforcement is a positive sign of the team seeking concrete answers to protect its main offensive player on the field. Fan reception has been mixed. While some are excited about the possibility of a giant on the offensive line, others remain skeptical about the adaptation of the foreign athlete to the NFL's speed and technical demands. Comparisons with renowned players are inevitable, and the pressure for Kilian Zierer to be more than a mere secondary player, but a true difference maker, grows with every practice. The Browns' recent context, with a disappointing 3-win last season, intensifies the urgent need for fast and effective answers. The rookie's story mirrors the relentless search for straightforward solutions amid a challenging and complex Browns situation. As the official season draws near, each move becomes crucial to build both coaching staff trust and fan patience, so desperately craving success. What initially seemed like a minor reinforcement could, if well nurtured, become a key piece in the team's rebuilding. From this pursuit of stability and growth in the roster, we move to another critical point in the Browns' current reality: quarterback Shedeur Sanders' situation. The young signal caller has faced an uphill battle since the draft, where he was picked only in the 5th round. Now, he competes with 3 others for the Browns' starting job heading into 2025. Initial prospects weren't promising, especially with competitors like Dillon Gabriel and starter Kenny Pickett. Currently last in the depth chart, Sanders is unlikely to start the regular season, reflecting the coaching staff's doubts about his readiness and consistency. Yet, a recent update from NFL insider Albert Breer shed some hopeful light. Injuries to other quarterbacks might give Sanders an extended look during training camp and perhaps preseason games. Despite the minimal chance of opening as the starter, the coach and analysts consider the possibility of him earning more reps to prove himself. Breer's analysis outlines a gradual path for Sanders, emphasizing no rush but steady development. His first mission is mastering the playbook and gaining confidence in basic plays, crucial for earning coaching and fan trust, both weary after years of unfulfilled promises. The intense competition with Gabriel, drafted 2 rounds earlier, adds pressure. The management does not seem to view Sanders as the definitive solution just yet. There's a noticeable gap between Sanders' natural talent and technical evaluation. Many consider his talent superior to Gabriel's, but his lack of intangibles, leadership, quick decision-making, composure under pressure hurts his image. This contrast puts Cleveland at a crossroads. Bet on raw talent that may take time to bloom, or seek a long-term answer in the promising 2026 draft, anticipated to be rich in quarterback prospects. Currently, fans waver between hopeful that Sanders will rise and fearful the franchise will keep struggling at this pivotal position. With recent disappointing seasons and frequent quarterback changes, doubt surrounds the adopted strategy. Should Sanders capitalize on the chances arising from competitors' injuries, the landscape might shift, granting him a bigger role during the campaign. Moreover, the quarterback's context impacts the offensive performance overall, especially considering the new offensive line arrangement featuring newcomer Zierer. Improved protection equals more confidence and room for Sanders to showcase his talents. Conversely, frontline failures risk costly errors that will heighten pressure and risk repeating last season's underwhelming displays. Combining these two developments, the Cleveland Browns face a decisive transitional phase, with structural moves that could define their coming years. The addition of the giant Zierer is a clear attempt to reinforce the line, the foundation for the still developing Sanders to perform and grow. The synergy between protection and offense leadership will be tested from the training camp onward, likely shaping the team's future. In essence, the Browns are betting on a risky but necessary mix: instability alongside young prospects with potential to accelerate rebuilding. Whether these bets pay off or not will significantly affect fan patience, staff credibility, and the franchise's reputation in an increasingly demanding and competitive environment. The NFL clock does not stop, and the Browns know living with doubts is no longer an option. And you, Browns fan, do you believe Killian Zierer's arrival can transform the offensive line enough to give Shedeur Sanders the protection he needs to finally establish himself as the starter? Or do you think the team will keep searching for a franchise star in the 2026 draft while these youngsters remain in trial? Share your opinion in the comments. We want to know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment heavily, and subscribe to the channel to receive the most direct and deep analyses about your favorite team. Stay tuned for upcoming updates and keep up to date with everything involving the Browns.